Hi, I'm Andrew Armstrong and welcome to the Back Office Show. It's a little bit of a what's in my mailbag unbagging unboxing today. I have all these items starting to stack up and it's about time I have a look through it so that we can continue some of our back office projects. And this one's weird, it's really heavy. So I've got two of these things, whatever they are. Now sometimes I do order things on a whim from China and then they take ages to get here and I often forget what they are. I'm just sort of holding this in this weird way because I didn't know which side has my address on. If you want my address, just email me, but I'm not going to share it on here just so I don't get junk. This is a VC137 and apparently it's two of them. VC137. So your guess is as good as mine. Let's have a look. Oh! This is rather special. I'll put the other one away. We don't need that. But look, this is exciting. I'm looking forward to trying this. I might not try it in this video though. I'll probably just try it in a later one once I've had time to actually do a proper little look at this. This is an HDMI in to VGA out. Now it's a bit special though because you also have audio output, and that's something you really lose because if you remember, HDMI actually contains video and audio. Obviously VGA is video only. So if you've got old monitors, so if you're building retro systems and someone donates to you an old monitor, one, not only does this handily convert it to HDMI, but two, allows you to take the audio out so at least you can plug it into some speakers, or if your monitor supports audio, pump that straight through. These, I recall, were probably about, I think they were no more than £5 really. They might even be cheaper than that. They were pretty cheap. And just look at the size, just sort of comparison. It's really quite small. That's what a Stanley knife blade looks. See, look, it's actually not much bigger than a normal connector. So really, you can slip that in behind most things. That's good. It's kind of a little bit. No, it's good. I was going to say a little bit plasticky, unfinished, but no, it's finished well enough. Just a little bit of flash there. That you can get rid of that. Great. So that's good. I'm very pleased with that. We'll be using that for some Raspberry Pi type things because if you know, the Raspberry Pi has HDMI out and it's got the audio, but so it's quite nice just to have that thin, you can get a thin HDMI wire and you can have that really far away and it's got everything, audio and video in one. Nicer than composite. You can go further. What is in this one? Now this is a weird, it's certainly got 3 items in it, 3 identical items. Oh, woof woof. I was so enamoured by Steve Fisher, Tech Beach Inc.'s USB soldering iron, and it was broke. Remember, if you recall, it was broken. That I decided I'm going to order a bunch of them from eBay and see how broken or unbroken they all are. And if you are interested, if you are a Patreon supporter, if you're one of my patrons on Patreon, I'm going to be giving a giveaway, and I can sense soldering irons will be in the future of those giveaways. So yeah, this will be fun. We'll just do we'll go do a full sort of teardown lab video and just sort of compare all 3, see if they use the same current, if they all work or don't work, if they all come on, turn off at the same time. That'll be a very fun experiment. Looking forward to that, guys. I know I did a little video on one earlier, but this will be a bit more in depth and we'll try to do a bit more, hardcore soldering. This one, what is this? This is sort of disappointingly light. Whoa, look at that glue. Yeah, that's a pretty stiff package. Gender benders. Now, I bought these gender changers. I know why I bought them, because I thought I would need them somehow for plugging this into a monitor, but I can see from this it's going to go straight into the back of a monitor. I really ought to look at a monitor. One moment. And the answer is yes, this will go in the back of a monitor. A monitor is a female VGA, so now I've got these male to male gender changer adapters. And I don't know what I'm going to do with them because I don't really have a use for them now. So all I'm going to do is put them in my bag of bits, and maybe this is an opportunity to show you one of my bag of bits. I have here an HDMI to DVI adapter, always useful. An HDMI male to DVI adapter, and that is useful in a different way because this allows you to plug this into the back of a monitor and just plug a Raspberry Pi or such straight in the back. Very useful if you don't want loads of wires. VGA to DVI. less frequently used but still occasionally useful. And this is the HDMI to HDMI to HDMI. So you've got the mini, the micro, and the whatever that is. But this isn't the version that sort of plugs straight into the telly. This is just obviously you can plug in your HDMI wire straight in the back. And I do have an HDMI wire to show you because this is a flat ribbon one. Now you haven't seen what I've done here. I actually dismantled it to try to make it a bit thinner. It didn't work, so I put some heat shrink back on. But yeah, so you can just hook all these up in some crazy ass way. But this would work. This combination would work. This is basically an HDMI from your laptop or phone or video camera to a DVI. That would work too. All good. So that's my amazing HDMI collection. Just to let you know, it didn't make the post bag today, but I have ordered what looks amazing. It's an HDMI to HDMI lead, but on a flexi PCB. So if you know the really thin flexi PCB materials, it's in that. And that's going to be really good if you're doing any portable Raspberry Pi builds. So we'll be going through that, and I'll be showing you why I bought that. Yes, and that was for a portable Raspberry Pi build. And how I've avoided it, because I don't quite need it. I'm going to move on to that project, because I don't need to wait for that wire. And you'll be seeing why. So I hope that's some use for you. Please comment down below. Leave me any messages you want. Like, subscribe and share if you're that way inclined. And as ever, guys, thanks for watching.